Hey, what's up you guys? Wax here from WarpZoneGaming, and today I have another little commentary I just want to go ahead and talk about. So today's Halloween. I did Freddy Krueger. If you follow me on Twitter, you've already seen the pictures, me and Vin Action, or we did Freddy vs. Jason this year. Got some pictures on the screen to show you guys too of our awesome costumes. And I'm doing some Dr. Junkenstein's Revenge because today's the last day for this update, and frankly I just wanted to play one last time. This is easy mode, so I can focus on talking as much as I can, but yeah. But I just want to get a few things off my chest, honestly. So today, I actually gave a speech in my English class. And I mentioned this on Twitter as well, if you follow me, which you guys should, at _WarpZoneGaming. I post some interesting stuff, I think, in there, and I try to keep you guys updated on, everything I do. As far as, entertainment and, nerd-wise and stuff. But, I don't know, so, basically, last Friday we were given the assignment to make a persuasive speech. It had to be 3 to 5 minutes long. And this is in my English 3 class, by the way, if you guys wondering what English I'm taking or anything like that. And I could nail anything. Happy that I had to have the correct guidelines, and so I wanted to do something kind of controversial and really to get people to start thinking. And so my mom helped me come up with the idea of doing one on assisted suicide, and I thought it was a great idea, honestly. But basically, hear me out. There's two. This is why I try to explain there in my speech as well, which I'll get to in a little bit. Keep in mind, there are 2 different forms of assisted suicide. There's basically telling someone to go kill themselves, and then there's someone who is sick and is dying, and helping that person medically pass away. So it's not like you're murdering someone. It's helping someone get or leave their misery, their state of pain, if that makes sense. That's the best way I know how to explain it. And so basically, I was supposed to give the speech on Friday, and all Friday I was writing on index cards, finishing up the speech to try to make sure I get 100, because if we didn't pass the speech, basically you fail second quarter, you fail third quarter, and it's our midterm. This was multiple project grades and test grades. So this was a big deal, to say at the very least. It was a very big deal. And Friday comes along, I'm freaking out because I have horrible anxiety. And then I'm listening to other kids' speech, and they're horrible. They're just random things going on that make no sense. And we have to take notes on these kids' speech, basically it's the teacher's grading them, and then the students are grading them for part of it as well. And we had to make sure we understand it. We have to write down, the best thing about their speech, that kind of sort of thing. And so we're doing this, and then I was so nervous, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen when I get up there? I'm gonna choke. Thankfully, we ran out of time on Friday. Today, on Halloween, we had to go finish them. And so the first person goes up, and these speeches are bad. One kid gave his speech on drugs, but his was more of an emotional thing that I can actually kind of respect in a sense, because he gave me a new perspective on the entire situation. Not on him doing drugs necessarily, but the effects on loved ones in a certain sense. Other kids got up there and basically said they didn't really want to present, they were refusing to, that sort of thing. It was just really, it was a whole entire mess. It was horrible. And so I'm sitting up there. They call me after the first person goes. I walk up there with my speech in my hand, little index cards, and I'm shaking already. I'm terrified. It's horrible. And then I get up there, and I read my first 2 index cards. And then, because one of the things you have to do is you have to make eye contact with the crowd. You have to connect with them, on different levels. So I was trying to connect with them, so I raised my hand, or my head up, and I tried making eye contact. I was like, yo, to clarify, I'm not saying I support, people committing suicide. I'm doing this on a completely different thing. But when I lifted my head up, and I saw literally the entire class, and majority of my class is really ghetto. Honestly, my school is ghetto. It's full of stereotypes. If you think of a stereotype for any type of race, basically that's my school. It's very sad, and it sucks, and it's very, very ghetto. And so my class is ghetto as hell too. It's ridiculous. And so I look over, and every kid is looking at me. Like, either they look at me or they're playing on their phones when they shouldn't be either. And so they're looking at me, and I instantly, my face just turns red. Like, I'm trying to keep it together, and I'm losing it, because at that point I can't imagine they're not looking at me when I looked up and they're all looking at me. So I can just feel my face, you know, getting swollen, like red. And then at that point in time, around, like, I had 13 cards total, my index cards, like, for my speech. I get to pay, like, the 8th index card. And then at that point, it's in my head, like, the image of them all looking at me. I'm starting to stutter with my words. My voice getting quieter. I'm talking faster. It's a nightmare. It's going horrible. Like, it couldn't be going worse at that point in time. And then, pretty much at that point, I'm losing it, and my chest feels like 1,000 pounds, and I had to talk really fast. I can't breathe. I cannot breathe at that point in time. It gets horrible. So I can't breathe. My chest feels so heavy, like someone is like sitting on it, like I have like 100 pounds on it. Like, literally, it hurts. I'm turning red. My entire body feels like it's swelling up. And I'm stuttering and talking fast and talking very quietly. And as soon as I finish my speech, because, you know, sometimes, you know, when you do something, you get the balls to do it. Well, you get the guts to do something after you've already done it. And so that's what I thought. I was like, you know what, it's not going to be as bad. That's what I was thinking during my speech. Like, it's not as bad as I think it is. You know, it'll be okay. And then as soon as I finished my speech, literally, like, half the class just starts laughing at me. It's, like, the worst thing that could happen. I'm getting laughed at. I'm getting people telling me that my speech sucked. But I spent a lot of effort into it. When the other kids that aren't giving speech, when this is a massive grade, or they're completely half-assing it and giving it on, like, random inappropriate things that have nothing to do with English at all. Like, we had a guideline on certain things that are not supposed to be doing for our speech, and it's so annoying. So I basically felt like complete utter crap about this. It was to the point where I started shaking, and I did not know what to do at all. I was shaking for a good 30 or 40 minutes, honestly. I couldn't stop shaking until the end of the school day, and I was in the car with my mom and Van Exelen. It was horrible. It was honestly the worst experience I've had this school year. The worst presentation I've ever given. And I've given bad presentations too. I've had to give bad presentations. It was absolutely atrocious. The worst feeling I probably ever experienced in school. You know, it was bad. And, like, it's one of those things where, like, your eye, because you're so nervous, my eyes almost started to water too, and you're like, wow, people are going to think I'm starting crying because of this crap. When I'm really not. It's literally, I'm just that, my anxiety's gotten that bad. I'll be in the middle of a store, and if I see someone I just know, and it's not even someone I talk to, just someone I know, like, in school, I start to panic. It's ridiculous. And I'm tired of it. It hurts, like, physically at this point. I will throw up at night for hours because my nerves will be shot before I have a final or something. It's ridiculous. And the fact that everyone was that much of a douchebag during a big thing with me, because, I mean, I try to give, like, personal, like, reasons for the speech too. It was just horrible, and I felt like I wanted to die afterwards. Like, it was the worst feeling ever in history, and I would wish that upon no one. So I want to go ahead and just tell you guys this, a little story from my life today, because I want to start being more personal, as I said this on Twitter a few days ago. I just want to tell you guys a story like this in my day-to-day life, and also, because it is Halloween, and you see I'm Freddy Krueger still, why not tell you what happened Halloween today? So, after that, me and my next one went to her house. She did all this. So we went trick-or-treating, actually, in this really rich neighborhood. Got a bunch of candy. She was Jason, from Friday the 13th, as you guys have already seen the pictures, you know, on Twitter and all that good stuff. But yeah, that is pretty much it, honestly. Go ahead and check out my Christmas special. Or not Christmas, Halloween. I unboxed 46 Overwatch loot boxes. And yeah, I really hope you guys, like, learned something or, like, enjoyed at least me talking through this. Because this was a big deal to me, honestly. And the fact that it was treated like this, it does a lot to me. And it really hurts, honestly. But yeah, that's my story for the day. I may have one tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Apparently big Overwatch stuff you have tomorrow, so I might cover that instead. that's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and follow me at _WarpZoneGaming, and I'll go ahead and see you next video. So bye, guys.